Judith had always lived a life focused on tangible joys. A successful career, a loving fiancé, and a vibrant social life filled her days with happiness. Her friend Rachel, however, found solace in her faith, her life a testament to the power of prayer and belief. Judith admired Rachel's devotion, but couldn't quite grasp the depth of her friend's spirituality. Their lives took a sharp turn when Judith received a diagnosis that shook her to her core, a brain tumor. The doctors spoke in hushed tones, their faces etched with concern. Judith felt a chill run down her spine as the weight of their words settled upon her. The life she had so carefully constructed, the future she had envisioned, seemed to crumble before her eyes. The news hit Judith's fiancé like a tidal wave. He couldn't bear the thought of a life burdened by illness, of witnessing the slow decline of the woman he claimed to love. In a cruel twist of fate, he decided to abandon Judith, leaving her to face this terrifying new reality alone. The pain of his betrayal cut deeper than the fear of her illness. Judith felt utterly lost, adrift in a sea of despair. Her carefully curated world had shattered, leaving her vulnerable and terrified. The life she had known was gone, replaced by a frightening unknown. It was during this time of immense darkness that Rachel's unwavering faith became Judith's beacon of hope. Rachel rushed to Judith's side, her heart breaking at the sight of her friend's despair. She listened patiently as Judith poured out her fears and frustrations, offering words of comfort and support. Rachel spoke of the unwavering love of God, a love that transcended human understanding and offered solace in the darkest of times. Judith, skeptical yet desperate, found herself drawn to Rachel's unwavering belief. She had always dismissed faith as a crutch, a way to make sense of the unexplainable. But now, facing her own mortality, she yearned for something to cling to, a glimmer of hope in the face of overwhelming fear. Rachel shared stories from the Bible, tales of miraculous healings and divine interventions. She spoke of a God who listened to the pleas of his children, a God who offered comfort and strength in the face of adversity. Judith found herself listening intently, her heart stirring with a flicker of hope. Could she, a woman who had always relied on logic and reason, truly bring herself to believe in the power of prayer? Could there be a force beyond human comprehension, a force capable of healing not only her body, but also her shattered spirit? Encouraged by Rachel's unwavering faith, Judith decided to embark on a journey of her own. She began to pray, tentatively at first, her words filled with doubt and uncertainty. But as days turned into nights, her prayers became more fervent, her heart opening to the possibility of a power greater than herself. She found solace in the quiet moments of reflection, in the words of scripture that Rachel shared with her. The stories of healing, once dismissed as ancient fables, now resonated deep within her soul, offering a glimmer of hope in the darkness. Judith prayed for strength, for courage, and for the miracle of healing. Rachel stood by Judith's side, a pillar of strength and support. She shared Judith's fears and anxieties, offering words of encouragement and reminding her of the power of faith. Together, they embarked on a journey of prayer and spiritual exploration, finding solace in their shared belief. Judith's once empty life now had a newfound purpose, to seek solace and strength in the embrace of faith. It was a journey fraught with uncertainty, but even in her moments of doubt, she clung to the hope that Rachel so readily offered. Weeks later, Judith underwent a battery of medical tests. The doctors had prepared her for the worst, their faces etched with the grim reality of her prognosis. Judith, however, carried a newfound sense of peace, a quiet confidence that stemmed from her growing faith. The results of the tests were nothing short of miraculous. The tumor, once a menacing presence in Judith's scans, had vanished. The doctors were baffled, unable to explain the sudden and inexplicable recovery. Judith, however, knew in her heart that she had borne witness to the power of faith, the love of a God who had heard her desperate pleas. Standing before her church congregation, Judith shared her story, her voice filled with emotion as she recounted her journey from despair to healing. Her testimony was a testament to the power of faith, a beacon of hope for others facing their own personal storms. She spoke of the love and support she had received from Rachel, the friend who had guided her towards the light. Judith's story serves as a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of faith and the resilience of the human spirit. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, even when faced with insurmountable odds, there is always hope. All we need to do is open our hearts to the possibility of miracles and embrace the unwavering love of a God who hears our every prayer.